Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy blah 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 blah. Okay, and we are specifically leveling up our archer so we can finally clear these goddamn, what is it, ice sprites. So I want to kind of get to level 40 before I try that, but I'd like to level up. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Oh god. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons mineral concern have doubled security all over their shipments. In light of this, it's my judgment that abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so it would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay, sorry, I'm tired. Well, actually, no, I'm not tired. I'm just rubbish at reading. Well, we've been to Camp Drybone because we did hunts there, didn't we? So I'm not even going to cut this out. Usually I cut this shit out. Today, I just feel like, you know, this is how I'm going to roll. Do people really get married in online games? That kind of seems, I don't know, creepy. I guess it's because I'm not an online gamer and I don't do it. I'm just not into this kind of thing. Hello, Isambard. Potions. I've got enough potions. I've got enough potions. I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amaljar. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look for me to leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to see the victim safely returned. I'll take some money. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amaljar culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaljar hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before Mongols catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljar still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljar seek in this area. Okay then. How the fuck do we get out of Drybone? Okay. And already I can see the waylaid ripe corpse. I step through there and I'm going to get attacked horribly, so raging strikes. Was that a talk? Just put this body in my pocket? Yeah, it's a talk icon. I'm Guybrush Threepwood now, I can put a corpse in my pocket. Okay. Okay. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Why is it a flower? I'll just hand over 3 corpses. The bodies give back proper to the earth. The souls will find their way across the other side. You've done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining, after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but since there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travellers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar, a rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. So, we're going to go see a dude who's getting hammered in a pub. Hello, Ungust. Belch. Well, gods be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Uldar. What in the hell, seven hells do you want with me? It's this prick. Dear friend, Belch, missing people, please help. Hiccup, yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labour out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all disappearances. Go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. It is that prick. That utter dickhead. The old, ass clown himself. Hungry beggar. But please, miss, just leave me be. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. If I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off our slow folk. Petrified pauper, God. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. That's not the pub. What have I done? Where have I gone? What am I doing? Where the hell was I? No, seriously, what have I done? Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. Hiccup. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and move to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but Costa del Sol has crabs. Report to Isambard. When he pops in. Welcome back, Salvaria. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Learn what you can from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at a church of St. Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. So long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be brought to burial. I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Yeah, but I've already been there. And there's Marquez. I am Marquez, yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. There. Eh. Eh. This would be a lot cooler if I hadn't already been here before and done all the side quests. They ask you to kill these blowflies. Where the hell am I going? No, wait. Is it up here? It must be up here. Who the fuck would bury anyone there? Jump on that gravestone. Now jump up there. No, you just did it. We all just saw you do it, Salvaria. Come now. Oh my god, I am going to punch you in the fucking face. Well, no, I'll just end up punching my TV, but... Okay. Okay, that's clearly not how you get up there. Well, that's not even where I'm supposed to be going. According to this, I'm supposed to be going here. Well, where the hell's there? The only logic... Oh, bollocks. Yes, I am an idiot. I know. How much is this gonna hurt? Knees. Not to. Oh. Oh, I just put it in the grave, I didn't bury it. Oh my god. I'm such a tool. That's horrible. But the kind of thing I would do. I just threw it in the grave and ran off. Okay. I'm such a tool. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you, but maybe Sister Olsen can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, he's got a mysterious backstory. Let's get a better look at his face. He's wearing goggles. Sister Urson. I hear you have done the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true, I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquess would be more helpful in this matter. Or Marks, I don't know how to pronounce that one. My cat is rubbing its ass on you. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. Not tragic, I fear such behaviour ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offence at his conduct. I must have words with Marquess soon. I know that name. I know the name Thancred. Okay. Thank you, Salvaria. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Salvaria? Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to the notion of common folk speaking the secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors. God, this rains loud. From prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Urson herself? Urson, she wouldn't, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the liquor keeper marks. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Cotton act on, cotton done. Ooh. Side quest. She looks like a woman in need of meat. Do you again want do you know what? Yeah, I will. I will go and kill those tacos. Laters. So I picked up a couple of side quests which I used on my pugilist class. Just take the silver piece. Okay, so that's where I've just been as well. How lovely for me. The creepy nun, who may or may not be whatever, has gone missing or something, I don't know. Just remind myself, don't worry about pugilism, we'll grind that up later. What we really want to do is grind up Archer. We've ignored Archer for so long. But it's just so hard to level now. It's ridiculous. Uncombed urchin. Please help. Sister Urson went all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Oh, she did bloody go to the pissing fucking demon place, didn't she? Yeah, okay. Let's just whack Raging Strike. Hawkeye. We done? Yeah, I think we're done. You were the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. Spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Well, really? I've got to go all... Okay. Sister Urson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods defend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for mementos of the orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing no less. Certainly not the dusted deeds Thancred would have us believe. We were just going to take the, yeah. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Urson. It seems she received greater injuries from attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. What? Whatever. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amjala encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Amjala, wrong places. God, the puns in this. Well, holy fuck, isn't that beautiful? Not even sure what that is, but that is fucking beautiful. Big trees, I'd assume. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. No, seriously, that is pissing beautiful. Anyway, there's the Amjala camp. I'm pretty sure I've cleared this out like 9 times. Ah, there you are, Silvaria. So good of you to come. Indeed, I heard all about good Sister Urson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While following Sister Urson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amjala caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but Well, he didn't have a drink, I did. Let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Savaria. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? I've cleared this camp like 9 times, just... Tum-ti-tum-ti-tiddly-tum-ti-tee. I actually did some grinding on these guys. And they're the ones you have to fucking worry about, not the melee guys, it's the fucking snipers. There's a queer leaflet here. It's not that much of an improvement to movement speed, I gotta be honest. Okay. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Well, I found this queer leaflet. Strange slip of parchment found at the Amjalik encampment. Unsellable. This leaflet. See the wealth of now to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Narthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Urson makes of it. Okay. I guess I'm walking back to Camp Drybone then. Honestly, I just cannot get over how fucking beautiful this game is. Seriously, it might not look much, but don't forget last time I played an MMO was Final Fantasy XI, and that was just ass. And here we are, with Sister Urson. My saviour comes again, taught to early on in this day, and over the leaflet. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? So I take it this church isn't an evil church. Interesting stance of Final Fantasy to take. Usually all churches are evil. The plot thickens, Silvaria. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. Decepticon. There is no doubt and irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we've learned here. Will do, sexy breeches. Where is the old fella? Oh, Isambard. Posing as a priest, to think these troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Silvaria. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. And we were going to just take the piece of tin, weren't we? Oh, starting to get some good gear here. Let's just see, swap classes just for a second. The pugilist. So I should take that iron cuirass. Yeah. Jimmy, remember to take the iron cuirass. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp, giving me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Glitchy walk. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Silvaria and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare hope this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I am next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. They will serve very well, you have my thanks. Listen, Silvaria, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Weathered shepherd's tunic, and what was it? Weathered shepherd's slops, and anything else? No? And now, I suppose we go begging. Here's Hobo Silvaria. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The mortal flames have neither work nor corn for your like. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. About to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, you don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Well, you were giving me quests not long ago, you massive twat. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake in the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. So he's a creepy preacher, but not the creepy preacher we want. I'm not in the right place at all, am I? That's a ball ache. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're in here. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Maybe you should join your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. And then she went straight back to, oh no, you're a person. Can I buy some... What have you got weapons-wise? Bastard sword. I've got that. Elm longbow. No one ever seems to have better gear than the gear that I... Yeah, anyway. Who are we looking for? Somewhere in here, I think it's... No, it's not somewhere in here at all. I'm a massive tool who should be shot on sight. Come on, we're investigating things. This episode's gonna have a sad ending. It's not the inn. Where the fuck is it? It's up there. No, I don't want to teleport. It's up here. Has to be. Logic dictates. What is it? Guards, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you want. You like. Why don't you keep it with your own kind out by the muddy pond of yours at Dryburn? Let's go back to Thancred. I noticed he didn't dress up like a hobo. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Silvaria. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let's go there and wait for the kindly priest to come out and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Right. That may very well be the case, my friends, but I'm done for the night. I've got work soon. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimmy Fails. This has been Jimmy Fails at Final Fantasy XIV. Our Blind.